Hey, what's going on? It's Sabio with another Acoustic Soul with Sabio lesson. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are, staying safe and all like that. Putting on your mask, doing what you got to do, washing your hands, all like that. So, um, today's lesson is going to be a classic. We're gonna do "Ain't No Sunshine" by Bill Withers. May he rest in peace. Now, if you are a member of the Door and have been for a while, back in February, my students and I had done a cover of this song, like a kind of like a hard rock version of it. So it's traditionally it's a very smooth, relaxed, chill song, as Bill Withers is known for. But yeah, today we are going to learn that, and it's got like two sections in it. It's a bit different. When it comes to the approach as far as your guitar playing is concerned, like chord progression wise. But you'll pick it up pretty quickly. So. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Only darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. This house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away. So, as you can hear, it's a little bit different than what is usually done in our lessons, but you can get it. You'll get it pretty quickly. So it starts in A minor. Now, like I've said before, depending on what level of guitar knowledge you're on, you can play it here, or you can play it up here. So if you're playing it up here, it's A minor. As you can see, I'm doing it the Hendrix way. Middle finger's not playing anything, just fretting the fifth completely, and then well, not completely, I should say, from the G string to the high E string, I'm fretting, and then I'm using my ring finger to play the 7th fret of the D string. Excuse me. And then I'm using my thumb to play the low E and to mute the A string. As you know, when we're playing Hendrix style chords, or chords in the style of Hendrix, I should say, we want to make sure we mute that A string, because most of the time, like 9.5% out of 10 times, you're not playing anything with that. So that's the first chord, A minor. Then it's a quick change from E minor. We've gone over how to play E minor in a previous video, maybe one of the first. And then from there to G, back to A minor. So you stay on the A minor, ready? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you see that? So you hold this for 2 beats, 2 out of the 4 beats, and then for each beat after, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So 3 and 4 get the E minor and the G major respectively, and then the A minor goes back, or you go back to the A minor on the 1. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you get back to the A minor, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. You hold that out for 4 beats. Cool. All right, let's do that one more time, because I might have, breezed past that a little too quick. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's what you do for that, for the majority of the song, right? So, Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone. Boom, boom, boom. not warm when she's away. Now I stop when I play, but that's just how I play it. You can hold it out if you want to. So you do that 2 times, and then the third time you get to that third verse, you move up here, you play E minor, and I would suggest, and I prefer, to play E minor up here, so that way there's a dynamic change as far as the sound is concerned, the voicing. So ain't no sunshine when she's gone. This house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away. So with that part, I like to do a walk down. So what a walk down is you play you play the chords chromatically until you get to that next chord. You know, there are some intense walk downs that you hear in a lot of gospel music. You know, when you're doing shout music or stuff like that. Bass players like to do a walk down pretty often. Um, you can do a walk down in jazz, you know, stuff like that. Uh, but here, we're keeping it very simple. So the walk down is from E minor, then E flat minor, excuse me, and then D minor. Now that chord doesn't sound like it goes with the song, but when you play it quickly, it's a nice little touch. So from the top, ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. This house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away. So you actually can do it with the song, like as you are singing it, if you're a guitarist and a singer. If you're playing for a singer, you have to look out for that, because every singer approaches a cover song differently. So back to that second part, that's B section. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home. So ain't no home are the three. So ain't no home anytime she goes away. So when you're doing that, you stay on the D minor when you get to it. So 1, 2, 2, you see? So yeah, when you're doing that, just make sure you keep your tempo going. You know, you definitely want to be on the one. You really want to be on point when it comes to that. We can do it again. I'll do it again for you. So I'll sing through it again, and then you could, I'll sing it slower, a little bit slower, so you can hear where the changes go with the song if you're singing, and where the changes go if you're playing for singing. So just from the top. So. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. This house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away. You see? So I didn't play it exactly on the one with the ain't no home part, because I'm just so used to playing it at normal speed. But that's an example. You got to make sure you stay with it, and if not, you got to finesse it a little bit, you know. But it's better to be prepared than not to be, obviously. So yeah, when it comes to that, it's a fairly straightforward song, you know. Then you get to that classic "I know" part. If I'm not mistaken, I've counted it. I think he says "I know" 15 times. I think he says it 15 times. Obviously, you don't have to sing it 15 times, I certainly didn't when we were performing for the Door event to celebrate Black History Month. So yeah, it's definitely not a prerequisite. It's not a necessity. But just uh, stay vigilant on it, especially when you're playing for another musician, uh, for a band, or for a singer by themselves. You want to make sure you are on top of the ball for that one. So when they get to that part, obviously you'll have discussed this with the singer or chosen one yourself. So you get to the and I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. It depends on when, but me personally, whenever I feel like it, yeah, I know. Yeah, you better leave young thing alone. But ain't no sunshine when she's gone. So you really wanna stay on point on top of that. But that's a nice place for you to have a dynamic. If you are a guitarist and you're singing, you can maybe do some percussive stuff on your acoustic or electric, depending on how your rig is set up. If you're with another singer, she or he might be clapping along or have the audience clap. It really depends. So yeah, that is how you play "Ain't No Sunshine" by Bill Withers. Now, Bill Withers, yeah, Bill Withers. Um, Now, the dynamics. Dynamics, it really is dependent on how the song is going, like how the singer or how you as the singer are approaching it. You definitely want it to be dynamic in volume, especially when you get to that I know part, because the I know part is pretty chill, very relaxed. No other instruments are really playing during that part. Um, you can have an instrument play, but it really, in my opinion, doesn't really make a difference. I don't think it really helps because it really, sections off that part for a purpose, for a reason. But yeah, so for the dynamics, you want to keep it very relaxed. So on and so forth. And then you get to that second part, you might be able to ramp it up a little bit, rev it up just a bit. So that's how you can do that for the dynamics. For my intermediate and advanced players, you're in A minor as far as the pentatonic scale is concerned. Now, if you're like just getting into the like on the cusp of intermediate, or if you're intermediate and you're learning how to play licks in between your rhythmic playing, if you're starting to combine your rhythmic playing and your soloing, this song, in my opinion, is the perfect song to do it in because there's so much space. There's so much space for you to really let loose, and really like get a feel for where you should come in, where you shouldn't, right? So even in the intro, so you see that because when you're doing that first pass, right, you're staying on that A minor chord for another measure, for another 4 beats. So once you start getting familiar and comfortable with how you're moving your fingers around, you have a field day with that. You can do whatever you want to. Me personally, I like to challenge myself to see how far up the neck I can go every pass and still be able to make it back to the original, to the root chord. So see, like that. So yeah, you can definitely use this song to practice getting familiar with playing rhythm and lead at the same time, because that is a like a quality skill to have. You'll be, if you're a guitar player solely, if you're specifically just playing guitar, this is perfect for you, because when you are playing for another artist, whether it be on the acoustic or the electric, either or, you are able to put your own voice in there by doing that. So if the singer's singing, right? If that person, he, she, them, if they are singing, right? Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. House just ain't no home anytime she goes away. Obviously, discuss it with the person you're singing with, but me, obviously, I do things a bit differently because I sing and play, together. But if you want to get people's attention, if you want to grab someone's attention who's listening or who may not know you, I know personally I've done things like this for gigs and shows for other musicians, and after the show is over, after we unwind and we're sitting and we're relaxing, another musician will come up to me and say, "Hey, like I heard you play, that was awesome. Like, what do you charge? Can you play for me?" So on and so forth. So for you guys who are strictly guitar players, like certain songs like these are the times for you to shine, but don't outshine the singer. Obviously, if the singer's a respectable person, who's pretty chill, they'll obviously let you get your 2 cents in. You get your 15 seconds to really show your skills. So this is definitely the time to use it, and well, then when that happens, it's the time to use it, and now is the time to learn it, to practice it. So yeah, that's Ain't No Sunshine by Bill Withers. May he rest in peace. I hope you guys are having a good day. You guys stay safe, stay strong, stay healthy. Look both ways when crossing the street. Don't eat yellow snow. The obvious, things. And you guys take care. All right.